try and keep this as dry as possible. Like I said, we've painted over the kind of rust bits to try and protect it a bit, but try and keep this as dry as possible in here. Some people lay like J-cloths in there just to kind of help absorb it, take them out, rinse them off and put them back in again. This little dish here is where obviously your water flows away down to the drain, and all these pipes are all ones connected each to one of these and to a couple other bits inside the machine. So at the end of each day, what you would do is you'd get rid of the coffee, just give them a clean. You've obviously got hot water on tap, pop the basket out, make sure they're nice and clean inside. These are scrubbed. Whoever had the machine last really did look after it. So what happens is the coffee tannin starts to happen. You can get these, stick them in a Tupperware tub, just the metal bits, add a tablespoon of cleaning powder, soak them for about 20 minutes and it will lift off all the tannins. Keeps them nice and clean. You don't want old coffee being run through it, so it's just keeping everything nice and clean. So at the end of each day, that they've given you is that they've utilised the single handle, but they put what we call the blank in there. So basically it's got no holes in it, and that's what you use for cleaning. There's a cleaning brush. Just wet your brush, just go around the rubber seal, get rid of any loose coffee in there, just around the edge of there and over the shower screen, just gets rid of any loose coffee. You would put a quarter of a teaspoon of powder in here. You put the handle in. You can pick any button, but because it doesn't get used that often, we'll pick the continuous button. We'll run it for 5 seconds, and then we'll stop it for 5. So basically what's happening is the water's hitting the powder's foaming up, and by stopping and starting, the powder gets to expand and go back through the solenoid valve, cleaning those pipes out as well. So run for 5, stop for 5, and repeat that 5 times. After the 5th time, take the handle out, dump the powder, would have foamed up. You then rinse the powder away, and then you do the same process to rinse the powder out. Run for 5, stop for 5, just because it sticks in everyone's mind. A bit like brushing your teeth and then you're going to rinse the toothpaste away. If you don't get rid of the powder will dry up. It can go solid in the valve and stop the valve from opening. It also doesn't taste very nice for the next person either. What you can do is you could, as the day gets on, as you find you're not getting so busy, you can start to clean a group and then work your way down to the end of the machine by the end of the day, and then just work off the one just so that you can clean as you go if you wanted to. You could buy some extra blanks and you could do all 3 at the same time if you wanted to. So after the 5th time, just to make sure it's all clear, just run it and make sure that there's no cleaning chemical left inside the machine. You can either leave the machine on 24/7 or turn the machine off, completely up to you guys. And